Ben Brown at Evolution Martial Arts in Sparks, Nevada with Syra. We're finishing up butterfly guard. So we talked about all the sweeps. We just made a video on arm drags to back takes. But here we're in kind of the stage of if you can defend yourself, if you can threaten sweeps, then you can expose things. So one of the cool things we can expose is the leg. Again, let's switch. Okay. So if she's on both her knees, there's really only one thing you should be doing with that, which it's usually going to be a body lock takedown, right? Or one of your favorite takedowns, you isolate the foot and you go around the corner. If you're not doing that, you shouldn't have both your knees down. Yet, because these mats are safe and we can't punch each other, and we're kind of playing and having fun in here, I do this. I shouldn't, but I do. Sometimes just because I'm lazy, but also because I want to see what that person's going to do. I want to play. The easiest way to expose a leg is when they step their leg up because they want combat base. That's the easiest way. Let's turn this way slightly. So she decides she doesn't want to be on her knees because she can't get a body lock and she can't get a hold of my feet. And she's like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. Now there's a moment, because you're good at this. So what you would do is sink your weight down in a combat base like that. And it's hard to get control of your center of gravity. But there's a moment when you step up that your hips are up and this space is open. And if I'm aware of that, what I'm looking to do is put her ankle in my armpit. So I slide down here. I'm looking to connect my heel to her hip and my knee to that heel. And this is single leg X. For the drill, we were having this person stand up, which is actually not a bad idea anyway. I have to get my hips up. Look, this isn't a single leg X class, but that's part of what we're doing. Her ankle is in my armpit. I own her center of gravity now. I move her around until, oh, there it is, twist sweep. Now look, if this was real, I would keep this leg, but for purposes of the drill, we were doing a flow drill. You're gonna frame, hip out. She goes to butterfly guard, and then the drill becomes for her, right? So I step up, she slides under, single leg X. As she's doing that, I stand up, and she switched to X guard, right? Which is also another good option. And then a takedown, right? And before she can do anything with it, I'm getting to butterfly guard. Not 100% realistic, but a really good flow drill. Another way to expose the leg often is failed sweeps, or maybe I'm not actually wanting the sweep. What I want is you to step up. So yeah, so go ahead and go back down. So I make you do that because I go here and you post and the leg is exposed. Almost everyone will do that. If you post there, the leg comes up, I slip under, I'm back in that same position. Look, if she doesn't step up, I have a heel hook here. I have all kinds of stuff here. Okay, so that failed sweep. And that's an elbow tap, an overhook sweep. You got your arm free and posted and you stepped up. Another one that I really like, double underhook sweep, which I think is the best. I think double underhook sweep is the best. I don't know if I can get a double underhook sweep on you. You're a brown belt, you've been doing this a long time, and you're good at this. So even if I got to here, I start bringing her, she steps up, I lose the effectiveness of my hooks. If I'm not careful, she's gonna jump my knees and go mount, or just put yeah, that. But look, here's what I would do. I would block it. So go back. Look, I have these hooks, they're not effective. I can't do anything with them where I am right now. But here's what I can do. I can put your ankle in my armpit and slide into single leg X. Now this is kind of what you were doing. She peels my foot off, which is what she should do. I go whoop, whoop, X guard. My favorite sweep. Here, up. No possible way to stay up. And then for the drill, I let go of this. She hips out, she goes butterfly guard. And then she does it to me. So you go double underhooks. She starts to go, look, if you don't get it quickly enough and you don't extend them, so if you don't extend their legs out, you end up like this, right? And then she's like, oh, but the leg's exposed. So she slides under. There it is. And she can lever me down. And then look, because we're working butterfly guard, my whole goal is to get back to butterfly guard. So that's leg exposure. We're looking to sweep or submit. Both of them come from the same place. Connection, right? And we're either moving the center of gravity into a sweep, or we're exposing an arm, a leg, or the neck, which we'll do in the next video.